Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I keep making tutorials about different parts of the face, and in this tutorial I'll show you how to draw ears, a front view and the side view. This tutorial is pretty much detailed, so let's get started. Before introducing you the materials, I want to say a few words about ears. First of all, let's figure out where on the head the ear is located. If you take a look at these two drawings I made, you might notice that the top of the ear is approximately on the eyebrow level, and the bottom part, which is an earlobe, starts right here where the tip of the nose. If you want to learn how to sketch a face and keep all the proportions, I have a video. You can see the link on the screen now, and I will also leave the link in the description. So now let's look at the side view. You can see that the ear is a little tilted. A lot of people draw it very straight, and it's a mistake. Also, this angle is like the angle of the nose. But there is also one important nuance. If you look at the head from above or from below, these guidelines will move. It's because the head is round and these lines are not straight unless the head is straight, like on the drawing. So if you look down, the ears will be higher than the eyebrow level, and if you look up, then they will be lower than the tip of the nose. Now I'll show you how to draw an ear from the side and from the front. It's gonna be two sketches, and afterwards I'll draw a realistic ear. Ears have a very complicated shape, and here are my tips on how to learn drawing this shape. First, I'm drawing a line. Note that it's not straight, and marking how long and wide the ear will be. After that, I'm drawing a line that reminds me of a question mark, starting from the middle. And then I'm not stopping it here, I'm drawing a small semicircle. Then I'm drawing the same question mark inside, just a little bit smaller and shorter. This part of the ear we just drew is called helix. Now let's draw the inside of the ear, tragus and anti-tragus. Honestly, I had no idea how these parts of the ear are called before I started writing the script for this video, and I don't think it matters a lot, so let's just draw this inside of the ear thing. And I'm drawing one more semicircle on top of the ear and a short line on the left. It doesn't quite look like an ear now, but it's because I haven't shaded it yet, so this is what I'm going to do now. I'm not doing it super realistically, just to show you the darkest and lightest parts of the ear. So the darkest areas are the deepest ones and vice versa. Touch your ear to feel these areas. Basically, the inside part of the ear, the semicircle on top of the ear, and the short line on the left are the darkest areas. It's not hard to see if you have a reference picture. A lot harder if you don't have this picture, so I made this little diagram so you could remember the complicated shape of the ear. A question mark and a Y letter in the middle. By the way, I have an Instagram account, so make sure to follow me there to see the pictures and videos of my artworks, references and inspiration. Let's draw an ear from the front view now. I'm starting with the same line, but now this line marks the place where the ear is attached to the head. I'm breaking this line into 3 equal parts to help myself out and drawing a narrow ear shape. Then I'm drawing a hook that starts at the spot number 2. Then I'm drawing a tragus starting from the same spot. As you can see, it's as long as the middle part. And I'm leading this line to the helix. And as the last step, I'm drawing this little semicircle, which is more like a semi-oval in this case. So now I'm going to shade quickly. It's exactly like the first ear we drew, just from another angle. In most cases, if you're drawing a person from the front view, the ears will be covered by hair, even if it's a man, so I guess ears are not the most popular part of the face, but when you have to draw ears, it might turn out as a very complicated task. Okay, so let's try to draw a realistic ear now. I'm taking an H and 2B graphite pencils, an eraser, a brush and a black pencil. If you don't have a black pencil, take the softest pencil you have, for example 5, 6, 7 or 9B. I'm using a reference picture, you can find it on my Instagram or Facebook, and the picture of the final result too, by the way. So I'm starting to apply a flat layer of graphite using an H pencil. I'm trying to keep my strokes as close as possible. I'm using a synthetic brush to blend every layer of pencil to smooth everything out. I think it's important to do it after each layer because it will give me this realism I'm going for, or at least trying to go for. Remember to shade deeper parts of the ear darker and bumps lighter. As I already said, the area near the ear canal is pretty dark because it's deep. I'm filling this area in with a color and working my way around the helix area. You keep asking me if it's okay if you have only one pencil, and it totally is. But the moment you have an opportunity to get yourself a few more, you definitely should do that. No need to buy the most expensive pencils, there are a lot of good and affordable ones. Now I'm taking a 2B pencil and doing the same thing. As you can see, I'm keeping the helix and the earlobe lighter because they're sticking out a little, what makes them the lightest parts of the ear. And as the last thing, I'm taking a black pencil for the darkest areas, which means I'm not applying it everywhere, only under the helix and in the ear canal. I'm smoothing all the transitions out using a brush. You can also do it using cotton buds or tissue. And don't forget to pull out the highlights on the helix and on the ear lobe if needed. And this is the final result. I hope you're not scared of this complicated shape anymore and will draw ears fast and with joy. Or otherwise just cover them with hair. That was it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell. See you soon, guys. Bye!